What's up, Leo, and welcome to your monthly tarot card reading for the month of March 2020. My name is Robin, and this is my channel, AriesFireTarot. So thanks so much for tuning in, you guys. So I'm going to do this monthly read, and I'm going to be using the Tattoo Tarot Ink and Intuition deck, and this is going to be kind of a look at your your current self, and that's actually the first card is going to represent your current self. And this is going to be like your higher self and your soul self. And you know, we're really busy with our human lives, so we can sometimes forget to listen to the guidance from higher self. So this could be a really important reading for you. So I do hope you enjoy it, and I do hope that you leave me a comment and say hello and let me know how you are and what you think of the reading. I feel like this card needs to come out for your current self, so I'll leave it face down, and I'm just going to shuffle a couple more times. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel already, guys, and you would like continued guidance from tarot, go ahead and tap subscribe. And okay, all right, so let's have a look at your current self right now. Oh boy, Leo, you could have the shadow self coming up a little bit. You know, so many of us, I think almost everybody sort of battles with you know, the dark and the light. So your current self could be coming into accepting your shadow self, and you know, you're not perfect and everybody has a dark side. You could be struggling with, I don't know, some sort of thing that you thought was over, like, and I'm getting for some of you it could be depression, or you know, you could be struggling with a weight gain and weight loss, and you know, whatever your dark side is, whatever your shadow self is, it's gonna ask for you to really accept that there's dark and light within you, and your life is probably gonna be a roller coaster as you continue to integrate the dark and the light sides of you. And I think what's really interesting, guys, is that I'm being guided to tell you guys about Qigong, because it really does help you to integrate the energy of your body, and it can expel negative energy, and negative energies can really be related to illnesses and stuff like that. I don't think it's a replacement for seeing a medical professional or anything like that, but it balances the yin and the yang within you. So many of you could ultimately benefit with integrating all facets of your personality and aspects of your life, whether you like them or not, because they're going to be there, you know, in one way or another. So you're dealing with your shadow self, and you don't have to hide your shadow self, but you have to learn to love your shadow self, because your shadow self is yourself. So, and I see some of you struggling with that right now. So let's see the theme of the month for you guys. Well, this is nice. I mean, we've got, you know, this is a hideous devil card. Honestly, there's some devil cards that I have where, you know, they're quite swish and attractive. So the theme of the month is the Queen of Cups. And this is like you guys like outwardly like embracing your fine self. You know, there's nothing wrong with having a dark side or having a shadow self, and still being able to present yourself as if you are it, because you are Leo. You know what I mean? So get yourself dressed up and be proud of yourself, and present yourself to the world as this beautiful creature of, you know, emotional oneness, and go for it. You know, if you haven't dressed up for a while, even if it's just to sit around your apartment, or you know, if you want to get dressed up and cut the grass or go to the grocery store, like, do it, because it makes you feel so much better, you know, in the way that people look at you. And maybe you need that if you're dealing with a little bit of, you know, not so nice right now in yourself, you know. Do what you can to pamper yourself. This is going to be the theme of the month, is taking care of yourself. And if it's been a while since you got a haircut, then go and do it, or get a new wardrobe. Like, and if you can't afford to go retail, like, go to like a secondhand boutique or something like that, and just really do something special for yourself. This is going to be the month of self-care for you, Leo, and it's going to be really important with sort of banishing the ghosts of the shadow self that are coming in. And you're not being haunted, you know, it's not really a ghost, it's you. So learning to sort of dress that up with who you are. And if honestly, you guys, you cannot accept this aspect of yourself that is coming back in, then how do you expect anybody else to, you know? So really keep that in mind. And let's see the key goal here, the 10 of Wands. This is going to be to wrap up a situation. There's something going on in your life, and it's probably this shadow self. And the 10 of Wands really indicates that it's time for something to finish. So if you've been struggling with anything within yourself, it's time to set that struggle to the side, because it's not a struggle. It's just who you are, you know, and everything was given to you as a gift, no matter what it might feel like sometimes, you know. So really look at things like that, and changing your aspect can change the way that things flow for you. And the next card is going to be really important. This is an obstacle to overcome. So we've got the Queen of Wands. So the Queen of Wands, I mean, in some decks, she's really smiling and warm here, but this is the Queen of Wands that is out to attack. And this could be, again, your inner battle. It could be somebody, and I want to say exteriorly, even though it's not a word, you know, this is like kind of running yourself to the point of exhaustion where you might be snapping at people, you could be ignoring people, and this is not who you are, Leo. So this is really going to be a key obstacle for you to overcome. Like, stop doing so much for other people and start taking care of yourself a little bit more, which is what this energy of the Queen of Wands, this is what happens to the Queen of Wands when she does too much for other people. If it's your job, if it's your family, if it's your partner, you know, it's really overextending yourself. And I see this has been going on in your readings basically ever since I became a tarot card reader. And it's because for some reason, there's some sort of self-validation coming from other people. So learning to give that to yourself, and that could be part of what the shadow self journey is. You know, you don't need applause from other people for you to know how amazing you are. And this could all be wrapped up in finding a solution to that. Like, you know, you really need to be your own cheerleader here, Leo. So let's see a major accomplishment here. Got the Emperor card. All right, guys, this is a really great card for you guys. The Emperor talks about building foundation and looking at what is really important in your life here. So you could be coming to that place where you're going to stop looking at what is good for everybody else in the world and what is good for Leo here. And I just did a year of the Emperor reading. So that's in the Leo folder under my videos playlist. So I think that could be a really, really important one for you to look at, especially when we're pulling the Emperor card in your major accomplishment house of this reading. So the Emperor is the divine masculine energy that talks about building foundations, you know, to help the family thrive. And if your family is you, then do it for you. If it's you and one more person, then, you know, whatever, just sort of expand that. And this is going to be your biggest accomplishment, is putting things in place for yourself right now. Because I feel like, and you're definitely seeing it here with the Queen of Wands, you're overextending yourself to see what everybody else wants from you. And it's been going on for too long. And I just shook my finger at you, Leo. So there. What to avoid? So we've got the 7 of coins here. So this is saying, you know, the 7 of coins talks about planting your garden, right? So, and this coming up, and it's really sort of giving me like a furrowed brow, because I don't understand why this would be something to avoid, because you definitely want to plan for your future, and you see that here with the Emperor card. So the 7 of coins coming up in this position. And let me look at the book here, because there's some sort of aspect here that needs to be avoided. And I'm not seeing it right away because I'm too confused by it being in that position here. So let's look at the 7 of coins, what the negative aspects are. And I wish I could see a little bit better here. Hold on, guys. Whoa. Oh, what a gong show. I know I should have put it on pause. So let's see. Anxiety around money, potential for improved status or work promotion. So like drop the anxiety, right, in that position. Hold on, I am actually going to go on a pause right now. So as soon as I looked that up, I start getting this whole flood of information from my spirit guides. They're saying it could be a little bit foreign to you because you've been so busy helping other people build their baseline that it could be feeling a little bit foreign for you to start taking care of yourself 100%. Like, when was the last time you really just focused on yourself and let everybody else focus on themselves, you know? And that could be a little bit why we're getting this in the what to avoid, because you could be worried about somebody else's future. And I've seen that before in previous readings. Like, well, if I don't help them, who will? You know, people have to help themselves, you know what I mean? And you have to help yourself. You're not here to really take care of everybody else in the first position. You're your first position. And again, that could be the thing with the shadow self. So really start focusing on you guys, because you don't want to be this nasty Queen of Wands energy, and she's a fire sign and you're a fire sign. So know that if you go flat out for too long and taking care of everybody else and all their details, you're going to pay the price for it, and you don't want to do that. So let's see what to embrace here, you guys. The world, your sense of accomplishment, you know, and feeling on top of the world. So you really want to embrace this energy and bring it towards you. And you're in the winner circle. There's nobody else in there with you. It's just you. And this is who you are here to be. You know, winning, being on top of the world. And you can still take care of other people while putting yourself in the first position. There's nothing wrong with doing that. And if somebody made you feel like that's not a good thing in the past, well, they can basically saw it off, right? So you need to really embrace that you're allowed to be in the winner's circle. Where to find support for Leo? 9 of Swords. Stop worrying about it, you guys. This is a really intense energy. This is like taking all the like bad karma of all the swords. Like, the swords can be a really heated and nasty energy. And this is probably the worst swords here. So where to find support? It's not by worrying. So stop worrying about everything so much. And I feel like I need to pull one more card on top of that. So there's somebody close to you that can really help you dispel or sort of, they can assuage how you're feeling here with the 2 of Cups. There is somebody close to you that wants to come in and help you, and you're probably not talking to this person as a resource because you don't want to burden them, but that's what your friends and family and loved ones are for. I mean, if other people come gushing to you and you don't have a problem listening to their problems, then it's time for you to reciprocate and sort of let that steam valve go a little bit. I mean, it's kind of like you're a pressure cooker and you're holding in all the steam because you don't want anybody to get their fur wrinkled. Do you know what I mean? So don't worry about it so much. Like, you have to let that go, and you've got your loved ones here beside you, and they want to help you more than you're letting them. And it could feel like you're giving them the cold shoulder by burdening everything. You're not protecting anybody. You're sort of damaging yourself and distancing other people. So that's not a good double D, if you ask me. Advice and encouragement. Guys, check out this Knight of Swords. Just really, like, it's time to get your game face on here for yourself here. He's ready to go. The Knight of Swords is ready to cut through all the waffle and really dominate. So this is your time to dominate. That's a great D. So you do have triple D's here, guys, and ready to rock out March. Totally. You know, you really are ready to dominate, so go for it. Just really look at yourself and what you want for yourself, and then be unashamedly brash and bold and go get it for yourselves. And I think that some of you have a tattoo in your future. You could be getting a new tattoo. I love this. This is why this deck is called the Tattoo Tarot, right? Because everybody's all inked up, and I love it. So guys, you do have a really, really interesting reading here, and it's time to really let off some steam and be yourself and rely on the people around you. You're not a burden. You know, you're an earth angel, and you do so much for other people. So it's time for you to allow other people to come in and help you. So I hope you enjoyed the reading, guys, and take care of yourselves. Bye for now. Bye.